Yeah?
Okay, you're on.
Alright guys, we're 152.12, 112 plate. There's quite a bit to do on this property, okay? That window's cracked. It's the only one cracked, but almost all the windows have been spray painted from the inside, so I have to clean that. This door here, they need to plaster all around here. I guess the jamb didn't match the old one when they replaced it, and I mean with a little bit of wind, it's got to be getting wet inside. Not sure what else is back there. And that's the other property. The fascias there's a lot of wood rot along the fascias, okay? Even if you don't see it as much, if you poke it, it goes right through. So a good portion of the fascia board needs to be replaced.
Okay.
You want to start with a little room in the back?
Sure.
Okay, there's a little efficiency back here that I guess they did it. It's clearly without permit. It didn't show up on what I've got. I mean, there's some of this, but that's pretty standard. There's double tapping in here, okay? On the it looks like they're providing some electrical to the back. And the double tap is on a hot lug, which I never like to see. So sorry, that's the #1 cause of electrical fire. And all this wood really would need to be replaced. This is all wood rotted. Okay, the AC unit is missing. There is no AC on either one, the efficiency nor the back. And the way that the ducts run, according to the lines up in the attic, they weren't modified, so this single AC would have fed both the efficiency and the main structure. Okay, it looks like they had a pump here, for a well.
For a well or something?
They were using a pool pump. That's actually not a well pump, but none of that is working. And like I said, all of this is more of a tripping, a hazard than anything else. If you're going to keep it, all this has to go.
Yeah.
You're better off
be all knocked down.
Leaving it dirt. What can I mean, did you take a video so you see what they did here?
Oh, yeah, I'm following you around.
Just all of this obviously, it's illegal. They can't have a second kitchen without the permitting, but was it the oven here? No, I think this is working. I'm sorry, this one's working okay. There's a leak here. Okay, there it goes. Okay, and there's a leak down there. Okay, on the supply.
Okay.
So there's some wood. There's some wood damage to that cabin. It's not working. There's no AC, but obviously there's some repairs to be done. And then over here you can see that the floor just wasn't finished. I'm not sure why that happened, or why they should have just made this wall wider, if anything, and bought it out.
Yeah.
So it would have been even. But
yeah, that would have been easier.
Yeah, some of the baseboards, a little bit of the baseboards missing. There's some like mold here, okay? And I'm gonna guess it's coming from the AC air handler is there. It's across the closet from the kitchen on the main house. And maybe that overflowed, or they had some issues at one time, and that's why you see the mold there, but I also see it here. Okay, the tile here that's all hollow, the whole ledge there pretty much, okay, with the exception of the first one. But the shower is working, the window's working, this cabinet is working okay, the electrical is missing. This window is shot. Okay, and
that window?
Yeah, and then it's not working. You really can't. I don't even want to mess with it, because if you end up bending or snapping the baluster, then.
And then this is the door which they sealed off that goes to the main house.
That's the door that would.
So this is like the master bedroom that they closed it off.
Yeah. Yeah. This would have been probably the master.
Because there's a walk-in closet here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see that was the vent to it.
Yeah.
This, I'm guessing, was just added on at one point. And, I don't know, they probably just, they threw that duct in and they never finished it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's come up. I mean, you see this, I got photos of all this little thing, but I mean, there's no actual handle on here. You can see it's just a deadbolt.
Mm-hmm.
He knows I don't usually do outbuildings. Okay, the last time we did, we had the issue with the pricing because of the time. I went in there, I took some pictures, but let me show you. I mean, this is all just, you know, this needs
Unfinished work.
Yeah, just unfinished. Like I said, it's probably not going to be, it won't be in the report, okay? But I want to point out that the electrical in here, there's a lot of moisture. That's all still moisture damage, okay? All of this electrical is illegal. Can't have Romex, you know?
Right.
It's got to be in pipe, in conduit or in case, okay?
Mhm.
This is just unfinished, and like I said, on the other side as well. All this just dangling, okay? This is probably cheaper, realistically, to bring a backhoe and knock it down than, you know, than to leave it here. This door is still, to some, again, the same thing. This door is shot.
Oh, this is where they have the laundry.
And all of this, it's, you know, there's moisture damage still on a lot of the ceiling boards, the plywood. Okay, again, they got electrical here that that's not live, it's not working. I'm guessing, you know, that that was probably being fed by a breaker that they're running the double tap also from to that box, and one of them is leading to here. Okay, but again, it's all unfinished, and you can see that, you know, I don't know, there's a lot of moisture damage. Let me see the back.
Yeah.
A little landscaping would help.
Yeah.
Coming through here, there's some damage on the door. Okay.
There's damage on this door?
And
From the spray paint?
Huh?
From the spray paint?
Yeah, ever since painted, they painted, and then downstairs you can see that it just rotted and it
Correct.
Well, the whole back of the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's loose. Now if we start here, remember, I mean, if I miss something here, man, it'll be in the report. That's always. I mean, this room in particular, it's not too bad, other than, you know, just a couple little chipped tiles that are really nothing you can do with those. Usually I just note them and that's it.
So this is completely gone
That
too?
was the AC closet, okay? And that's, you know, what I was telling you, see how all that, all the damage back there?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing that pan probably overflowed or something at one time, and that's what seeps through.
Okay.
You know, and it just went through the wall.
Right.
But the air handler is also gone as well. I mean, see the wall on here too? Man, it just needs some work in here. That's the water heater. It's, you know,
It's corroded.
you know, you can see some corrosion on the bottom. It's not leaking. I mean, it looked like they had a leak up in here. But, you know, but they fixed it. That Romex really can't be in Romex either. You know, going to that water heater, it has to be in that flex tank and conduit. They got to open the open junction box here. That's just, they need to put the covers on. Okay. You can see the kitchen cabinets. I mean, I don't know, you may get away with them if they fix the door and adjust a couple little doors.
Yeah, those drawers can be repaired
Looks like
pretty
it had
easy.
a little bit of a water leak, not now, it's not leaking now, okay? But I mean, it didn't destroy the cabinet. Was it this one? This one. I think these 3 burners are working, this one is not. The oven doesn't work, and basically because you got no control. The electrical panel is gone. These are still working. You turn it on, give it a minute and it'll come on. this is not really, this is shot, and I'm guessing that they had a fire. Look underneath. Okay?
Yeah.
And if you try to just even put that, okay, so that's gonna need to be replaced. Anytime I see a crack on these, I'm concerned with radiation leak, you know, out of the microwave, so you should never, there's a leak still ongoing here, very slowly, you see it.
Oh, yeah.
But the water line's still leaking there,
Mhm.
okay?
I see it.
None of these outlets have any GF5 protection, okay? Which that one can probably get away with, but within 5 feet or so, 6 feet of the counter, you know, especially that one, that should definitely be. See that? I think there's another spot on the other side. I mean, there's no moisture there. You know, it happened on my house when I scraped the popcorn and did the knockdown. The guy had to come back in a couple areas. Sometimes it's too wet, okay, when they, you know, because it's easier for them to work it and it won't bond to the drywall. But it comes through. See it there? In that little corner over there?
Yeah.
Same thing, okay? It's just the, you know, it didn't stay. Just a little repair. I don't even want to mess the door's not in place. I opened it, yeah, and then I had a hard time closing it, but good.
Just linen.
Yeah. I mean, the place needs repainting. You know, we picked up. I mean, I got the photos, but there's some little, you know, scratches here and there on the walls that, you know, that need to be touched up. And it would, I think, you know, the place is gonna need to be repainted. It's an AC unit, but I can see why. The unit's not working. Neither is the electrical outlet that is plugged in. Neither is that outlet there, okay? But all the breakers are on, so that's something that an electrician's gonna need to address. The other outlets here are, but there's 2 of them there that are not. We'll go in here. You know, the frames are cracked on both this and the other one, okay? This is the broken window that we saw in the front, okay? And again, they're all painted black. The door's just sitting on the floor. There's some illegal, I'm guessing they had a TV there. So my guess is, look at what they did. See that? The plug probably into the wall. Well, number one, it's not grounded. Should never have that on a TV, okay? And number two, it looks like they just ran the cable. And in order to get power there, they plug it to the one in the bottom. That's just a little hole on the wall in there, but I'm guessing they were probably when they were looking for, you know, for the stud or whatever. These outlets were working. Here's the other bedroom here as well. You got the, looks like they might have pushed the door in and something and opened it up like that. It's an outlet here that's just not mounted, it's just dangling. A couple little holes on the wall. No, again, you're practice, you know, you're spray painting on the window. You're just missing a cover on there, but if it were, just a cover. I think these are all working. The door is missing on this closet. You know, the other one you saw it sitting on the floor. This looks like it was the old intercom.
Intercom, yeah.
You know. Now I gotta patch it up and do something with it. And you know, you can see the chips on the tub. That valve just continues to leak. You know, I got a picture, but I mean the shower works when you turn on either one, but you can't divert it. You see the valve in the center?
Yeah.
The handle is missing.
Oh.
So, you know, I mean maybe with a pliers, you know, maybe it's not closed completely, and that might close it, you know, off to the bottom. But I mean, the toilet is working. This is working. Again, there's no GFIs on any of the bathrooms. The other one on the efficiency as well. The outlets work, but there's no GFI protection. That fan is not working. Okay, should have come on at you know, when this came on. And those tiles over there in the corner, the little ones are loose. That's about it. The electrical panel.
Wait a second.
Aside,
1 second.
I got good pictures of it from else.
Okay.
You know, if it doesn't come out well there. They aside from the double taps on the main service disconnect box, There's double tapping, I think, on 2 of the breakers here as well. So they got all kinds of electrical issues going on. And I'm more concerned with with the double tapping out there. Because when you're, and the thing is, when you're tapping into the hot lug, which is with your mains coming in, you know, those are thick cables. They're 2 aughts, okay? They're usually...
They get really hot.
Yeah. And then when you go in and you put a smaller cable in there, that's the insulation in that smaller cable waiting to, you know, to melt, and that's what generates most of the electrical, you know, fires. So this also has some issues. And I mean, the attic is okay, you know, the insulation's not bad. It could always be a little more. Oh wow, we missed this on the hallway too, okay? It's just missing the I guess the wall, you know, lamp or the ceiling lamp. And again, just little things. So it's a little bit of work. I don't know how far the kitchen you all will take on it, maybe just fixing it up, but we'll see what it shows, you know, on the report.
Okay.
I think I'm missing, oh, I know, the roof. The roof is shot. The roof is just as bad as the one we saw.
Oh, really? Needs a new roof?
Yeah, the roof is, there's a lot of missing shingles. I got pictures of it. The nails are exposed, you know, when you do...
It's like a 1992 roof or something.
Overlapping, right, it is. It's an after Andrew roof. So you got the life expectancy pretty much already out of it. And the nails are starting to show the rust already. When they rust out completely, that's when you're going to start getting, you know, the little holes,
the little
the leaks everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
If I miss something, I'll pick it up. All right, guys.